Did you know that the creator of Attack on Titan, Hajime Isayama, was inspired by his childhood fears of giants and the isolation of living in a small town? This personal connection adds a whole new layer to the dark themes of the series. It's not just a story born from imagination, it's a reflection of deep-seated fears and existential questions that have haunted humanity for centuries. When we think about Attack on Titan, we remember its brutal battles, its shocking twists, and its heart-stopping moments of terror. But beneath the bloodshed and the chaos lies a story that wrestles with some of humanity's most profound philosophical questions. What if the true horror of Attack on Titan isn't the Titans themselves, but the deeper societal issues they represent? It's a story of freedom, cycles of hatred, and the cost of war. Each of these themes weaves together to create a narrative that challenges the way we think about power, choice, and destiny. From the very first episode, Eren Yeager's desire for freedom is crystal clear. His passionate declaration that he will exterminate every last Titan isn't just a battle cry, it's a mission statement. Freedom is his guiding principle, but what does freedom mean in a world where every choice comes with terrible consequences? Attack on Titan asks a haunting question: is freedom worth any price? At first, Eren's vision of freedom is simple: escape from the walls, destroy the Titans, and live without fear. But as the story unfolds, his understanding of freedom becomes more dangerous and destructive. He begins to see freedom as something that must be seized by force, regardless of the cost to others. His descent into darker moral territory raises an essential question: is this still freedom, or is it tyranny disguised as liberation? Freedom in Eren's mind becomes an obsession, a relentless pursuit that blurs the lines between savior and oppressor. At its heart, Attack on Titan is a story about cycles of hatred, revenge, and oppression passed down from generation to generation. The Eldians of Paradis are taught to hate Titans, but they are also the descendants of a people feared and oppressed by Marley. And Marley itself is driven by a history of fear and vengeance. This endless cycle raises a crucial question: can hatred ever truly be broken, or is humanity doomed to repeat its mistakes forever? Characters like Reiner Braun, Zeke Yeager, and even Eren embody different responses to generational trauma.
It's my fault! The truth is, your mother was eaten by a Titan because of me! Please, just kill me.
Reiner is consumed by guilt, trapped between his loyalty to Marley and the atrocities he's committed against Paradis. Zeke believes in euthanizing his entire race to end the suffering. And Eren takes a third path, one that leads him to embrace destruction on an unprecedented scale. Each of these characters represents a different facet of how trauma and hatred can shape a person's worldview. Few anime depict the cost of war as viscerally as Attack on Titan. Every battle is a slaughter. Every victory comes with unbearable loss. Consider Erwin Smith, a leader willing to sacrifice himself and his comrades for the greater good. His iconic charge against the Beast Titan is one of the most harrowing moments in anime history. Is it right to trade the lives of the few for the hope of many? And who decides which lives are worth saving? Even survival itself becomes a form of suffering. Characters like Mikasa Ackerman and Armin Arlert carry the burden of living, while their comrades have fallen. Armin's transformation into the colossal Titan is both a triumph and a tragedy. He gains immense power, but at the cost of his innocence and the life of his mentor, Erwin. This burden of survival, the weight of choices made and lives lost, becomes a haunting reminder of the true cost of war. The final crushing theme of Attack on Titan is truth itself, how it's hidden, manipulated, and weaponized. The truth about the Titans, the history of Eldia, and the lies used to control entire nations reveal how fragile human understanding can be. When the truth finally comes to light, it doesn't set anyone free. It only leads to more pain and more conflict. What do we do when the truth destroys the very foundation of our beliefs? As Eren's journey comes to its devastating end, we're left with one final question. What does freedom really mean? Is it the ability to make choices regardless of the consequences? Or is it something deeper? Something that requires empathy, understanding, and a willingness to break the cycles of hatred that bind us? Attack on Titan is a story of human nature laid bare. It forces us to question what we are willing to sacrifice for freedom, how we can break cycles of hatred, and whether the truth is ever truly worth knowing. It's a mirror reflecting our deepest fears, our greatest hopes, and the painful complexity of what it means to be human. I'm the Lorekeeper. Let's keep exploring the worlds we love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth anime analysis. Until next time, stay curious,